We got that PoppaPank. We got that PoppaPank. We got that PoppaPank. We got that PoppaPank.
New Year! It's a new year!
Happy New Year! Let's get it started!
Yay!
Greetings! Welcome to the PoppaPank podcast. I am Jaylee Clark Owens, and this is my friend and my co-host,
Justin Jane.
There's a lot of great in the world. We think it needs a little more Pank, a PoppaPank. We are Philly-based, multi-hyphenated, and award-winning actors taking on all things arts and culture in this joy-forward and ever-playful variety podcast. You are listening to the tunes of Ill Dukes, to the tunes of our theme song composed by George McCree of the band Ill Dukes. We welcome you, our Pank Poppas, both old and new. Please rate us 5 stars wherever you get your podcast. We appreciate y'all.
Yay! Yay! Yeah, we're 50! We're 50! 50 episodes in. Happy New Year to Janice. Happy New Year to Mama Pat.
Woo!
Yes, 50 hours of recording, 50 Poppa Dranks, 50 Tickled Panks, 50 freestyles, 50! But we are not having any midlife crises over here, at least not on the podcast, but we have been going strong as a Joy Forward and arts and culture podcast that started during lockdown in 2020. I cannot believe that we are here, Jaylene. Happy 50th episode to you.
And happy 50th episode to you. And happy 40th to you. Okay, you entered a new decade since the last time we saw you on
Peppa Pig. Last time we saw me on Peppa Pig, I was in my 30s. I remember recording that here in the basement, and maybe we need to get Peppa Pig on the show.
Peppa Pig would be a good guest on PoppaPank. Peppa Pig on PoppaPank.
I mean,
that would be great.
He has a PoppaPank. I mean, he is a PoppaPank. Peppa Pig is a PoppaPank. I'm gonna teach that to my students as a tongue twister.
Yes.
Peppa Pig is a PoppaPank.
Peppa Pig is a PoppaPank. Peppa Pig is a PoppaPank. Peppa Pig is a PoppaPank. So I know we have a lot of artists that listen to our show, so you welcome for your new vocal warm-up. What I was saying was that you entered a new decade since the last time we saw you on PoppaPank. So we just want to wish you a happy Pank birthday to you, Justin.
Thank you. Wow.
Now, this past December, we celebrated the holidays here on PoppaPank, as well as Pank Day. We saw freestyle Christmas carols. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That was one of our highlights. We even got a return visit from Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Doctor. I think they're doctors now.
Anyway, so if you missed any of the holiday episodes, you, of course, can go back and watch them on our YouTube or Facebook or listen to them wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes, and I am so excited for today's episode. Today, of course, we are celebrating our 50th milestone, but we are also celebrating the new year with our PoppaPank party, Peppa Pig PoppaPank party. We'll be sharing in today's episode 50 things that are meaningful to us, as well as looking ahead to the year to come. And we'll also be debuting a new Pank game and raising our glass to our Pank Poppas who have stuck with us through 50 episodes and weathered this panini from the very beginning.
Yes, well, 50 episodes is certainly a milestone worth toasting to. So, Justin, it's about that time.
Let's do it.
Get your glass so we can clank.
It's time for that. Poppa drank.
Poppa drank.
Poppa drank.
Poppa drank.
Poppa drank. And cheers.
And
cheers.
cheers.
Arriba, abajo, al centro, pa' dentro, jingle masakara, mabuhay.
Wello.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs to just keep going. What are you drinking tonight, Jay Lee?
This is passion fruit juice with just a little bit of Virgin Islands rum.
Is that what you're gonna do for your audition?
Yep, exactly. There's not much rum in here. It's mostly
All right.
juice. But
But
yeah,
you're bringing it tropical. You're conjuring. You're manifesting and
Yes.
conjuring.
some warm weather. Yes. What are you drinking?
Okay, so because it's our 50th episode, back in episodes 1 and 2, I was keeping it classy with drinking boxed wine and whiskey. So I have both. In both versions of the glasses. We have our Pank and our Pank, our Rose Pank and our Pank Pank, and our PoppaPank Pig Pank. So I remember when I was like sitting here in my basement broadcasting through Insta Live. Remember when we had that moment at the beginning of lockdown? Remember? Do you remember?
Yeah,
No.
I do
Anyway, I was sitting amidst the clutter of my basement on a camping chair and slowly proceeded to drink my way over the course of those first episodes through all of that. So in honor of looking back, this is some boxed wine. This is Boda Box. And then I have some Hudson whiskey here. This is whiskey that Hudson Valley whiskey. I don't know. James Imes got this for me for my birthday, and it is his birthday today.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Today?
Tomorrow.
Is it today?
Tomorrow.
I dropped off a gift at his house today.
Well, his birthday is tomorrow.
James, if you're listening to the podcast,
your birthday is tomorrow, right? Because I have another friend whose birthday is today, and he and James did not have the same birthday last year.
It's a panini. Anything can happen. People can change their birthdays. If any of our Pank Poppas out there know, please drop it in the live chat. If you're listening while you're doing your dishes, just scream it out, and we'll hear it. We'll hear it across the miles.
Also, shout out to the first episode that we did, because I had on this very sweatshirt in that episode, and I had on this very makeup. I haven't washed my face since then.
I should have done that. I should have worn what you were wearing and not washed my face.
Yes, it was a great day. Now, Pank Poppas, what are y'all drinking? Let us know in the comments. What is your Poppa drink for today?
Yes, and as a little bonus, we wanted to give a special wello, which is our cheers,
Hello.
to you, our Pank Poppas out there, either watching our live stream or listening to the podcast online. We really couldn't have done any of this without your love and support. So if you're in a place to grab your Poppa drink and hold it up with us, we want to cheers you today. So thank you for helping us turn 50. Wello.
And our Pank Poppas are having some last Christmas beer. That's
Christmas beer.
And Mama Pat is having
Pank lemonade.
It's a hard lemonade with a splash of cranberry juice.
Yes.
Very much so on brand. And I bet she's probably drinking out of a nice glass.
Oh, I bet. The Pank Poppas out there.
I bet. So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to us being on our 50th episode, that is some news. Which brings us to our next segment, Pank News.
Bravo.
This is the segment where we talk about anything we're vibing on this week in the arts, anything that might have happened in the arts and culture scene. So this could be anything from a theater show we've seen to pop culture events and visual arts. So what are you talking about today, Jessen?
Well, I could be talking about the theater closures that are happening right now, postponements again. This is happening all over Broadway, regional theater here in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Schools are moving virtual once more, but I'm not going to talk about any of that. That is in the news. What I will talk about is the Harry Potter 20th anniversary return to Hogwarts. That was on HBO and it was released on New Year's Day. So I I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I grew up alongside the books, and they like mark moments in my life. Like I remember where I was when I read the first book, second book, third book, all so on and so forth. And they're like throughout high school, like when I was a kid, high school, college. And it's a wonderful trip down memory lane. The special is mainly focused on the movies, which was also quite exciting to see behind the scenes. They were like working on this piece for 10 years. And so you watch like Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and Rupert Grint, I don't know, grow up from being like kids. Can you imagine working on one movie for 10 years? It's bananas. But it was very, very, it was like very feel good, and it's just what we need right now. And it was respectful to keep it about the actors and the artists on the movies, and it was light on like J.K. Rowling's involvement because we're a little bit touchy on that. But you don't have to be a hard fan of Harry Potter to enjoy it. If you've seen like a couple of the movies, you will enjoy it. Did you ever, Jaylene, get into Harry Potter?
I just want to rewind for a second.
What?
Did you say Die Hard?
Die Hard. I'm sorry. I was Die Hard. Die Hard 1 and Die Hard 2 were amazing movies. They starred Peppa Pig, who was just a PoppaPank in those movies.
That's you with your proverbs. A hard fan.
Hard fan. It kind of means it's like that's like even more than a diehard fan.
You're a hard fan.
I'm so into this.
Dire.
It's dire.
Got you.
Were you ever a hard fan of Harry Potter?
I was. I had all of the books. I was very much so into the Harry Potter. I watched the movies, and then I feel like I fell off of the movies like towards the end. Like I don't think I saw whatever the last movie was that came out, but I loved the books. I definitely loved the books.
Which house are you in?
Gryffindor.
Oh, I could see it. I see it. I see it. I'm also a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
But have you seen the special? You should go to HBO and watch it. It's like really feel good and cozy. Anyway, what are you talking about this week in Pank News?
Well, my Pank News is a bit sad, but I want to look at it as more, of a tribute to 3 acting legends that we unfortunately lost within the past few weeks. So we just want to take this time to salute Betty White, Sidney Poitier, and Bob Saget. These 3 have certainly moved us with their roles, but they also knew how to make us laugh.
Yes.
So thank you for all the joy you brought to the world. Your careers, your accomplishments, and your lives certainly left millions around the world tickled pink. So we dedicate today's Tickled Pink segment to Betty White, Sidney Poitier, and Bob Saget.
Oh, cheers. Do you have any memories of any of those 3 people?
Oh my goodness.
Just one memory.
Okay, one memory is just Bob Saget because Full House, I was all about it. I was all about the Full House.
And America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yes, exactly. I used to love watching that.
Yeah, and that was the YouTube before YouTube. It was just like you would have to wait all week and just watch. But yeah, Full House. Betty White has a very special place in my heart and in my household. We, Adam and I, have watched every single Golden Girls episode. And yeah, gosh, I was so hoping that she would make it to 100. But
I know.
Alas.
I know.
Anyway, they did tickle us all pink. And I think that takes us to our next segment, which is
Tickled Pank. Tickled Pank is where we usually talk about something that has recently been bringing us joy and is a bit of a catch up for Justin and I. So, Justin, what has you tickled Pank this week?
Okay, so I just got back from the holidays in Florida.
Yeah.
I spent my Christmas, my birthday, the New Year, and the weather was amazing. I was in tank top and t-shirts on Clearwater Beach. I went to Tampa on vacation. I was sitting on the dock. I went swimming. I even went to Orlando. I saw Cirque du Soleil. I had amazing food, both out in restaurants and home-cooked Filipino. I was sure that I would have gotten Omicron down there.
Right.
Because it was a very, very different culture. Like, it just, nothing maskish, anything, nothing exists. But I managed to dodge it by trying to be smart myself and protect myself. So I went on. It was really, really fun, and I'm quite surprised, frankly. But I went to a big mass on Christmas, and New Year's was at home with fireworks in the backyard and hanging out with my family. But the biggest thing was that I turned the big 40. That's right, 30 years old. I definitely treated myself to luxurious meals. I got a massage. I got my tattoo earlier in the month, which was nice and healed. There was a lot to celebrate. And then it was a big shock to come home to Philadelphia, where it's cold, where COVID is raging. So I've been holding up here on Zoom, on StreamYard. And but it is nice getting to recharge my batteries throughout all of this. I know, isn't that wild?
No, it's really honestly wild. Like, I do not know how you did all of that in Florida.
Yep.
And managed to escape COVID. Like, I actually don't get it, because you said you got a massage. Like, someone was literally touching you.
Yeah. And she did it with her tongue. And then she just kept coughing and then like massaging it into my skin. I was like, what? Ma'am. I kept saying, ma'am. And she'd go, and like massage it. I was like, what is she doing?
You did so many things. I too was in Florida.
And how did you do?
You know, I didn't do all those things. I was mostly in the house. And let's just say I am amazed that you avoided Omarion, because some of us were not so lucky, and that's all I'll say about that. But what has me tickled?
Yes, what has you tickled?
What has me tickled Pank is that I made my on-screen debut, y'all.
Yeah.
I did my on-screen debut. You know, I was very excited about my appearance, my one-liner on Law and Order, Organized Crime. I popped popcorn. I got my wine. I tweeted about it and Instagrammed about it and tagged Guillermo Diaz, aka Huck from Scandal, who liked my post, which was very sweet. And then as I was watching, I was like, huh. You know, I saw me and I was like, oh, there we go. And then the character Jet started talking, and I was like, huh. Now, from what I remember, he said that after my line. So, and then when they went to the next scene, it is there that I realized, oh, my one line was cut. But I was still very tickled, Pank, just to see me on the screen. My name was in the credits at the end of the show, and folks showed me so much love, like on social media. People were texting me, people called me, people emailed me. Like, it was just amazing, and folks were just as excited as I was just to see me on the screen. Like, my friends, my tribe, my village, they were so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm literally about to be emotional. Hezma, you felt my spirit, quite honestly. I literally was about to write on Facebook today, I need to return to Trinidad. I was literally listening to a song called Therefore I Am by Washikong, which is a group of artists that I met when I was in Trinidad in 2009. And I was literally listening to the song on repeat right before this show. And I was saying to myself, I need to go back to Trinidad. I had such a strong urge just a few hours ago. And I was saying, I want to be back in Trinidad. I want to be like, I just feel like I need to be there. And then Hezma show today and comment.
Look, Jaylene
that made me so happy.
That's sweet. You are magical. You manifest, and you have like tendrils in the spirit world. You made that happen. And so next time you're going to make your speaking debut happen. That is one of those hard realities about our industry, and particularly about television. Is so many of our actor friends have been in that same boat where they even shoot entire scenes and the whole scene gets cut. Like they don't even make it to the screen, and you don't find that out till you do that watch party.
Exactly.
So brutal. But congratulations, Jaylene. That is so hot.
Thank you. That was hot. I'm feeling hot. So that, just brings us to our next topic of hot topic.
Yes, hot topic. This is the part of our show where we highlight either myself or Jaylene as we bring to the episode something that we are passionate about in relation to the theme that day. So since this is our milestone 50th episode of the podcast, both of us wanted to share 50 things, or 25 each, on various topics so that you, our Pank Poppas, and our listeners can get to know us a bit more. So we have 5 different categories with 10 answers per category. That's 5 each for a total of 50 things. If you don't do math, that's fine. But Jaylene, what is the first thing we are talking about?
We are talking about 10 fun facts. So we're just going to rattle them off. Okay. So Justin, give us 10 fun facts that listeners might not know about.
Okay, I'm going to give you 5 and then you do 5. So number 1, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a Catholic priest. Number 2, I'm partially deaf in my right ear, so I'm constantly I'm constantly using context clues and body language to understand people.
I did not know that. Okay, go ahead.
I know this is a fun fact, but that's why sometimes, like, you think people think I'm joking, but I'm actually just like, oh, I misheard that. Number 3, I have a fear of snakes, of jellyfish, and forgetting my lines. The last one is like my biggest fear, and I've done it multiple times on stage.
Yep.
Number 4, I can predict people's flavor of ice cream.
I'm going to challenge that. Okay, go ahead.
You seem like I'm going to give you like 3. Mint chocolate chip.
This proves you are not, this is no longer a fun fact about you. You did not put that on your resume. I hate mint chocolate chip. Oh, I never pick up a mint chocolate chip. Oh, you got to take that off.
Okay, wait. Strawberry cheesecake?
I mean, it's fine.
You're just chocolate all the way.
No. Oh, you were terrible at this.
What? Are you like Vanilla Bean?
No, that's Lawrence.
Oh, what are you?
I love like a salted caramel.
I'm out of practice.
Ooh, you was bad.
Okay, number 5. I have a crystal and rock collection valuing hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. Whoa. Okay, go. Give me another 5. 5 fun facts from you.
I have a fear of being scared. So basically, I'm scared of being scared. I don't like to be startled. It's not good.
That is all I do to you. That is all I do to you.
Yeah, which is why I hate it. When I was little, my dream job was to be a singer and a hairdresser, both at the same time.
That would be so. What is that movie? Oh my God, what movie was it?
What movie?
The movie where that's a musical and there's the hairdresser in the barbershop. What is that? Pank Poppas, you know what I'm talking about.
Pank Poppas, help us out, because I don't know. Okay, 3. Throughout elementary school, my childhood heroines were Tia and Tamara Mowry, and I would always write about them. 4, when I was in middle school, from middle school to high school, I made up my own version of Pig Latin that I would speak with my best friend at the time. So, Iwo is of Lolas, speaking sauces, hitotes, ikrit sauces, anguage Lolas. So
what?
That was
Wait, can you say that again and then translate it? Because my brain really wants to know what it is.
Iwo is of Lolas, speaking sauces, hitotes, ikrit sauces, anguage Lolas.
I still don't know what you said. What?
I said we loved speaking the secret language.
Iwo is over. I don't know.
We took, so Pig Latin is,
Yeah.
ig pay atinlay.
Yeah.
So we did that, but we added woe is. So it would be like Pig Latin would be ig po piz atinlo.
This is next level.
But we used to be seriously having conversations in front of people, and they really didn't know what we were saying, because when you first hear it, it's like, wait, what are you saying?
Yeah, that's really impressive.
So that was that. And my last one is my shoulders and knees are hypermobile, so they can pop out easily. Which is actually very bad now that I'm older.
Oh, and I bet real painful. Real painful. I just want to address some of our friends. Mama Pat said sheer madness. It is not that. Sweeney Todd, it is not that. LOL. It's that movie. It's the movie Pank Poppas, where it's in a it's in a hair salon, and then it's in a barbershop, and it's a musical, and they're like dancing on cars and singing, and it is amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Let's go on to the next 10. So our next 10 podcasting lessons learned. Give us number 11.
Boom. This ish ain't easy. If you thought it was, it's not. 12. You don't have to project so loudly. Actually, I was reminded as I'm saying this. You don't have to project so loudly when streaming live, but clearly I still forget this. Because as I was saying that, I realized I was very loud. 13, promo is everything. 14, laughter can get you through the worst internet connection issues, which we have experienced, like our last episode. And 15, being as clear as possible on what your podcast is and what it isn't is super important when booking guests.
Yes, those are all really good. Okay, number 16. Guests are really fun to have on the show, and we are great interviewers. 17. If it brings us joy, it probably brings our listeners joy, and Peppa Pig. 18. It is nice to take a pause and assess what we are doing and what we can change. 19. It is work, and it needs to be scheduled like work.
Hello.
I'm really bad at this.
Hello.
Number 20, to steal from my mentor, Johnny Hobbs Jr. It ain't that deep.
Boom. I love it.
The next 10.
Our next 10 are 10 bucket list items before turning 50.
Oh, okay. 10 bucket list items before turning 50. Number 21 is I want to visit my ancestral homes in the Philippines, as well as in Japan and Hawaii. Yeah. And I could even go India. We're all over the place, Spain, whatever. But let's start at the Philippines. Number 22, I want to level up my career. I don't know what that means. Because I'm kind of at the ceiling of what I can do. So maybe more TV and film work.
We'll get cast together.
Okay, in this one where I have to speak 15 different languages and accents. 23, I want a big experience with my daughter. I don't know what that means. 24, I want to exhibit my visual art in a show somewhere. Yes. And 25, I want to document my sprawling family history. My family history is like massive. It's like a film. Okay, go. 26.
26, I want to take a family trip to Virgin Islands to visit where my grandma and grandpa grew up. 27, I want to be a series regular on a television show, period. 28, I want to purchase a home. 29, I want to act on Broadway. And 30, I want to rent out a huge villa or Airbnb type situation in like a warm climate place. And I want to invite a bunch of my closest friends and just live our best lives for a week.
Yeah. See, when you are on Broadway and on TV, I'm going to bring you on this show with Peppa Pig. It's going to be Peppa and I hosting it, and then you'll be our guest. So good. Okay. So it's the new year. So let's pivot and let's talk about some New Year's related things. But instead of New Year's resolutions, which are always impossible to keep, let's do 10 last year's declarations. So these can be things like I did blank, I overcame blank, I was blank. So accomplishments, successes, and celebrations. So Jaylene, What are some of your last year's declarations?
I like that. I like that. Okay, we're at number 31. Yes.
Yes.
I completed my first children's book and sent it to a bunch of publishers.
Okay, hold up. I do not know about this. What is
Well,
your
it's not
children's?
published, but
But can you give us a teaser?
It's about a little black girl.
Is it and is it a poem? Is it your poem? Is it one of your?
It is not. Well, I guess yeah. Technically, it is a poem.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Go
We'll
on.
see what happens
32.
with that. 32. I was signed to a New York-based talent agency.
Yes.
33. I celebrated my on-screen debut. 34. I frolicked on the beach 16 times. And 35. I traveled the most I've ever traveled in 1 year by taking 8 trips.
In the middle of a panini.
Right. And didn't get COVID then.
Florida.
I was in Florida twice.
2 times a charm.
3 times.
Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm.
Fourth
Okay.
time you moved. Okay, go ahead.
Declarations number 36. I survived a 52-day work stretch.
Woo.
That was madness.
Woo.
37. I directed The Chinese Lady starring Bijan No, which was hugely personal and successful. Dan Kim was also in that, and Melanie Sue, both amazing friends. 38. I took my family to Disney for the first time, and I got to watch my 5-year-old daughter light up like a kid at Disney. 39. I overcame some pandemic-born demons. We still have those, and they're still coming. But 40. I turned 40,
Look at that.
and I'm learning to be okay with that.
Yes. All right. Well, we made it to our last segment, which is 10 things you're looking forward to in 2022. So we'll go back and forth with this one. So, Justin, you start at number 41.
Okay, 41. I did the cherry orchard. I did a workshop of the cherry orchard at the Wilma. No, wait. I'm looking forward to.
That's that whiskey and wine.
double fist.
Mhm.
Well, both old version, new version glasses. Okay, I'm looking forward to the cherry orchard at the Wilma and potentially touring it all over the world.
42. I'm looking forward to Fairview at the Wilma.
Oh, well, 43. I'm looking forward to choreographing Fairview at the Wilma and working alongside so many of my friends.
44. I'm looking forward to removing these fibroids and successfully recovering from the surgery.
Yes. 45. I'm looking forward to directing the Panto Alice at People's Light in the fall.
Yes, come on. 46. I am looking forward to completing my second children's book.
Look at this. She's just tapping into a new market. She's like, hello. Okay, 47. I'm looking forward to family vacationing in Puerto Rico, in Florida, and who else? Who knows where?
Yes, 48. I'm looking forward to celebrating 30 years of friendship with my best friend Hollis. Friend of the podcast, former guest on the show.
Yes, 49. I'm looking forward to teaching and inspiring my students.
And 50, I am looking forward to celebrating my mother-in-law's 70th birthday in Florida. She's in the comments. She had said Happy New Year earlier. So I am looking forward to your 70th. And that is our 50th thingy for today.
Yes. And Mama Pat's going to be with us both at the Wilma. I'm looking forward to that. You know, I realized that I didn't cite, and I should have. My parents are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. Speaking of 50s,
look at that.
They're doing that in July. So I'm going to go to Florida and celebrate that big old anniversary.
Yes.
That's wild.
I love that we both have these Florida connections and whatnot.
I know. One day we will, because my hometown and where you go is only like 2 hours of difference.
I know. We can meet in Orlando.
Meet in Orlando. Get your COVID in Orlando. Anyway, this brings us to our next segment. Since we're already laughing and playing and having a good time, 2-hour games.
Woo, 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 games.
Okay. So we're playing all kinds of games. So for those of you that don't know, we last year debuted this game called Smush, which we have continued to play and has been a lot of fun. If you Pank Poppas are out there and want to play in our live audience. There's a 20-second delay, so if we can't get it, maybe one of you can. This is taking 3 separate clues, and each clue goes into the next. So if we did Boys to Men in Black, it would be Boys to Men in Blackjack. It would be Boys to Men is the band. We give a clue about the band. Men in Black is the movie. We give a clue about the movie. And Blackjack is the game. So we give a clue about the game. 1, 2, 3. And when we're ready to answer, you say them all at once. So Jaylee, let's go back and forth. Give me one of yours.
Are we all 50 themed?
I am not 50 themed, but I'm on brand.
Okay.
You'll understand. Yeah. And if you're 50 themed, then maybe we might have the same one.
I tried to be 50 themed.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well then.
Okay, here's my first one. Which one do I want to use? Okay, here we go. So the first clue is an expression used to mean forever or a really long time. So I might say something like, "This room is so messy, I'll be cleaning from now until blank, blank, blank." So.
Okay.
And the first word is also related to the opposite of being a queen, if that helped.
Okay.
Second clue. A song by Christina Aguilera where she says, "All I want is you, mama, 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 baby."
Okay.
Mama, mama. Okay.
Yeah.
And the third clue is an expression used when people turn 50. They say that you are...
Okay. I know 2 and 3. Give me the first one again.
An expression used to mean forever or a really long time. I'ma be cleaning this room from now until
the cows come home.
Oh, remember the clue I gave you about being the opposite of queen?
The king comes home. The queen comes king.
You don't know this expression.
No, wait.
Help us out with this expression.
I got 20 seconds. Now until the cows come home.
Thank you. Thank Mama Pat helped you with the first clue.
From here until kingdom, come on over the hill.
There you go. Kingdom, come on over the hill. Yes.
Kingdom, come on over the hill. Yes. Doomsday. I kind of love this. Doomsday over the hill. Okay. Woo. We are coming in hot. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if you got this, but maybe the Pink Poppas do. Okay. This is the TV show you made your on-screen debut in. The second one is a book by Dostoevsky, where like a man kills his neighbor. If you got the first word, the second word, it's 2 words, blank, e blank. The second one kind of goes with the first one. And then the last one is a phrase when people are like with their loved ones and they're like, it's supposed to, it's like for forever, or it was kismet, or it was like written in the stars.
Oh boy.
Okay. The first one is the show that Jalen was just on. The second one is a book that Dostoevsky wrote. It's 2 things. The title of the book is 2 things. And they kind of go together. The last one is when something is like
law and order, organized crime and punishment to be.
Yes.
Thank you, Trace Space.
Oh.
Not with that first clue, because that was wrong. But your second clue, 2, is crime and punishment. Thank you. That helped me get to there.
Thank you, Tracy.
Who is also our studio editor, who we love so much.
Happy 50th.
Happy 50th, Trace Space. Okay.
Okay, give me yours.
Okay. Here we go. So if you were counting in multiples of the number of fingers you had, and you went up 4 times, you would say, right? And then the second clue is the year we are in. And then the third clue is an expression you say if something is so warm you can't touch it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 22, hot to handle.
There you go.
Too cold to hold. You call the Ghostbusters and the in control.
What?
One of our Pank Poppas knows that lyric. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. You call the Ghostbusters and they're in control. That was it from the 80s, the first Ghostbusters movie. There was like a rap section of like the Ghostbusters theme song, and I loved that little riff. And I would just be like with my backpack singing it in the hallways, and everybody's like, "Who the hell's that kid?"
That
Okay,
wow. Okay.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. This is like an old burger joint like people used to go to, and it's like themed, and there's like doo-wops and
Yep.
then the second one is that book that became a movie. It's a little taboo and a little bit like ways to have sex. It's like risque. It was a book first, and then and it's about colors. There's a color involved in there.
Then that means I did not get the first clue. Okay, go ahead.
And the last one is a TV show where that happens in a hospital. It's like the first hospital TV show.
I got the second clue.
The first one is so think about the second clue.
Right.
The first one is like it's like I think he got it.
Oh,
got it. Nifty 50 Shades of Grey's Anatomy.
I've never heard of Nifty 50.
Oh, really?
No. Where
is that
that
a regional
located?
thing? Did New York not have Nifty 50s? Philly definitely did. On South Street, I think. No, that was Johnny Rocket.
Johnny Rocket, which is what I thought you were talking about until you said the second clue, and I was like,
it's the same exact place with different names. Okay, give me your last smush, and I'll give you my last
smushy. This one is a little like, one of those. It's not exactly.
It's a smushish. Mine is also a smushish.
Smushish. Okay. First clue: rapper who is best known for his song "In the Club" and being named after 2 quarters. Okay. Second clue: a song by Kelly Clarkson. Third one: a popular movie from 1939 featuring Hattie
50 Cent, You've Been Gone with the Wind. 50 cents, You've Been Gone with the Wind.
You got it.
Okay. All right. So mine is also smushish. My last one.
Okay.
This is the first one is a Pharrell song. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. And then it's what's sang between those lines. The second one is what you say to people who are celebrating their 50th episode. And then the last one is when you've done something or said something and you know you should apologize, but you actually don't apologize. Okay.
You lost me on that last one.
Okay, the last one is like it's like you beat a bunch of people in a competition and you're just like, you say to the losers, no, that's a bad example. Like you went to the store and you got the last thing on the shelf, and then you just like turn to all the other people and you're like, you want to apologize, you apologize, but then you take it back. Yes, okay. I think because I'm happy anniversary, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
First of all, why I was confused is because I didn't listen. See, I needed to listen, and I was thinking happy birthday.
Oh.
So that's how I'm like,
50th. I see happy 50th day, not sorry. It's because I'm happy anniversary, not sorry.
Yes. Paul.
Okay.
That was good. That
was 2 for Paul. All right. So this brings us to a new game.
Oh God.
We're debuting. And this one isn't a new game to the world. It's just a new game to the podcast. Those of you out there that have never played Mad Gab, we're going to play Mad Gab, and this is going to be tricky for our listeners, but you will enjoy it. We have these flashcards. Let's give an example. So on the screen is going to be a phrase that's written out, and the phrase sounds like it looks like something different than it sounds. So, for example,
not that one.
On the screen, let's use this example. Yes. The words on the screen are Pretty, pretty. The second word is SHACK, shack. And the last word is SCENT, that's scent. So saying it all together is pretty shack scent. So what would that be if you said it out loud?
Pretty Shackson. Pretty
British
Shackson.
accent.
Pretty
British
Shackson.
accent. Okay. We're going to try a few of these. So, Jaylene, jump to the middle of the deck because I haven't done these. And whoever gets them first, we get it. We keep going. Now,
Okay.
Pank Poppas, you are on a 20-second delay, but you can try to play in the chat. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. Did you see that one already?
Yes, just go to the next one.
Okay. I was trying to go to number 50. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Here we
This
go.
last one.
Wait, I don't see. Okay. Yeah, I can't move it up anymore because then I'll see what it is.
I see.
But can you see what it is on the
Yeah.
bottom? Okay. Here we go. Day Kid Bowie. Day Kid Bowie. Day Kid Bowie. Day Kid.
The kid Bowie. David Bowie. Paul got it.
You got it.
Man.
Did Paul get it?
Paul got it. Okay.
Yes, because I
Next
can't
one.
see the comment, so you'll have to let me know.
I'm on it.
Okay. Here we go. Next one. Ease a Sly Fox. Ease a Sly Fox.
He's a sly fox.
I'm not good at this, y'all. Okay.
You got it. You
Here
got
we go.
it.
Here we
You
go.
got
Next one. At Pillow Fizz Sigh.
I'm gonna
A
hide this
Pillow
guy.
Fizz Sigh. A Pillow Fizz Sigh. A Pillow Fizz Sigh. A Pillow Fizz Sigh.
A pillow of his eye.
Apple of his
Apple of his eye.
You are good at this. Okay. 8 ween gull any size. 8 ween gull any size. 8 ween gull any size. 8 ween gull any size.
A twinkle in his eye.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
These
Okay.
are fun. You're gonna get one.
I'm gonna get one. Here we go. Of lion's quarrel. Of lion's quarrel. Of lion's quarrel. Of lion's quarrel. Oh my gosh, I'm bad at this. Of lion's quarrel.
A flying squirrel.
Let me go back to the screen. What y'all saying in the comments?
Just some David Bowie's in the Janice had a really.
I'm not good at this.
No.
We'll-
Let's just
we'll
do two
do
more. Let's
Two
just
more.
do two more.
I'm gonna skip to like further down. Maybe
Okay.
there'll be
It might get
something more
harder
from
is
there.
the thing. Oh wait.
Okay, I saw that one, so the next one we'll do. Chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream.
You did it.
Hey. Okay.
See,
One
that's
more.
your flavor.
No, it's not. One more. No Ozark. Noah's Ark.
See, you got it. You got the hang of it. Do you want to do just like two more?
Okay.
Okay.
Law doth their inks. Law doth their inks. Law doth their inks. Law doth their inks.
Lot of things. Lord
Lord
of the Rings. Lord of the Rings.
Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Do we get it at the same time? I think
Yeah,
we
we
got it
did.
at the same time.
Okay, last one, Pank Poppas. Mozart. Boom.
Oh, that's it.
Period.
You got that even before you read it.
Yes. Okay.
All right. That is that game. Maybe we'll play it again. Maybe we won't. But good
We're
job.
winding it up. We're
Good
coming
job.
to the end.
Okay, this brings us to
Pink Fort Cast.
Did you say fort?
I don't think so. Did
I
I?
think you said Pink Fort Cast. She's still in Mad Gab, y'all. She is still
I
mad.
have said Fortcast.
That is dire. What was I saying? Dire hard.
Dire hard fan.
Dire hard Fortcast. So let's check in about anything upcoming that we're excited about with our Pank forecast. Jaylene, what are you looking forward to coming up this week?
I am looking forward to next week's episode of Abbott Elementary and for watching last night's episode. I did not watch last night, so I will watch that this week.
Wait, I haven't seen it yet. How many episodes in are they? I really want to see
3.
this. It's about an elementary. You're going to tell us about it. What? Go.
Yes. If you haven't checked the show out, please check it out. It is created by Philly native Quinta Brunson. It features Quinta Brunson, has episodes written by Quinta Brunson, is executive produced by Quinta Brunson. So, I'm just so excited for Quinta Brunson. If you don't know her, she is an actress, comedian, writer, producer, and a Black woman who got her start on creating her own content on social media. And now she has her own show, Abbott Elementary, which is actually about the Philadelphia public school system. I so wish that they actually shot it in Philadelphia so that they could have used local actors, but
yes.
Hollywood, I get it. But even still, I am still so very excited for this new comedy. It's shot mockumentary style, so it's like The Office, and it's so good. It's funny, so check it out. Tuesdays at 9 p.m. on ABC. What are you excited about?
Wait, I really want to see this. I can watch it on Hulu, some of these episodes.
Yes. And the Pank Poppas seem to really enjoy it. Mama Pat says Abbott Elementary is great. Janice says it's funny. Yes.
Okay. So on the opposite end of the spectrum, I may regret this and I will be super careful, but I'm going to New York City to see Slave Play by Jeremy O. Harris on Broadway. You can get tickets at slaveplaybroadway.com. There is a former Philly actor in the show that's an understudy, Luigi Sotil, and he is going on as one of the principal roles on Sunday. So I'm going to go check him out in that. And he understudies a couple of the roles. It is a very, very challenging play. What is happening to you over there?
I'm looking at my background. What's going
your background was
on?
we are not going to talk about slave play.
Okay, there we go.
It is it's a challenging piece, and I'm excited to watch one of my friends do it on the Broadway stage, but it is opening up a conversation that's really important, and it's really nice to see this kind of work being done on the massive commercial scale. It's really edgy and really sharp, so I'm glad that it's not just fluff and entertainment, but that there's going to be conversation happening afterwards. So that is what I'm looking forward to coming up.
Also coming up is our next episode, which will be Monday. Monday, folks, we're returning to Monday. Monday, January 24th at 9 p.m. And we have a special guest. Bijan No will be joining us. I'm so excited.
Yay! You don't want to miss this episode. We're going to talk about all the things. And if you want someone who will tickle you, Pank, it is B. And I'm so excited about that.
Yes. All right. So we got a few more minutes left in the show. We, of course, must end with a Pink Freestyle. So, Justin.
Oh, gosh.
Why don't you do a freestyle since we talked about dire hard fan? Just do a freestyle about being a fan.
Okay. Being a fan. It's a new year. We are all here, gathered near and dear. Everyone's cheering. Everyone's a fan. No one knows what's happening. Nobody's got a plan. So let's hold each other tight. Let's get all warm and bright because the summer's around the corner and you'll need a fan. I wasn't doing too bad there for a second.
You were doing great. I thought you were going to say the summer's around the corner and it'll be getting warmer.
I know. I felt that happening, but then I was like, oh, nothing has to do with the fan now. So that's where we went. All right. So how about, because it's our 50th episode, let's go with milestones.
Man, oh man, we're 50. We're hitting all the milestones. But guess what? we always shine bright, like we were a bunch of rhinestones. I'm so happy to be doing this podcast with Justin, my friend. I hope that we'll be friends forever, that it will never end.
But it will at time. Everything ends. Everything.
We're going to stop being friends?
No, we won't stop being friends.
That's what I was talking about, not the show. I don't think we'll be doing PoppaPank at 80.
No, but I also think, like, there comes a time.
Time what?
A time for
you gonna stop being my friend?
To everything.
You heard it here first.
I was just going morbid. I was just going realistic.
No, because even when that day comes where we pass, we're still going to be friends. Thank you very much. Till the end.
To the end, you're married to me. Okay, give me something to make a proverb about. So I don't know idioms or proverbs, y'all, but I will try to get one.
Give us a proverb about, starting the new year right.
Yeah, right. I got it. It's not about resolutions. It's about solutions.
Ooh, it's not about resolutions. It's about solutions. I like that. Okay.
It's not about resolutions. It's about solutions.
There you go, Justin. All right. Well, that's about it, ladies, gents, and anyone else out there. However you identify, thank you for watching and listening. And if you would like to support the podcast, feel free to donate. We are on CashApp, we are on PayPal, or just email us or call us or text us or whatever. If you would like to donate, we will figure out a way for you.
Yes. And we have so many thanks to give in our credits. First of all of you, our Pank Poppas out there, we love you too. We love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting us and getting us to episode 50. We also want to thank Jordan McCree, and Ildoots, who helped us with our music. Tracy A. Cassius, our studio editor, still going strong, getting all these episodes on the podcast website and getting our pop backs. Go back and listen. They're all just as good. And all of our past guests. But again, we just want to thank you so much, Pank Poppas, for getting us to episode 50. Please plug us on social media and subscribe to us on all the things if you're listening to us for the first time.
Yes. Plug us in your meetings, in your family gatherings, wherever you are.
Hot houses, Zooms. We also want to thank Peppa Pig for sponsoring this episode. We are so excited to be partnering with PBS Kids and Peppa Pig and BBC and Peppa Pig. Thank you so much for your support.
And on that note, also, as we take off, we want to say a happy birthday to James. Mama Pat confirmed earlier that James Imes' birthday is tomorrow.
Well, I'm saying happy birthday to Bren Thomas today then.
Bren Thomas, happy birthday. James, happy birthday tomorrow. Joe, happy birthday today. Everybody just happy 50th anniversary, 50th episode to us. And on that note, I think we're going to call it a night. Oogie. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I say that, let me take this off. Yes.
What is happening?
There we go. Oogie. Bye.